Well, today is a big day. It's mystery tackle box coming at you hot, live. Actually, right now we're just at the Googan headquarters.
It's about to be live and hot.
It's about to be live and hot.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys here in a second.
Well, guys, welcome to the lake. It's Rob and I today. You're going to join us on a little fishing mission, a little PM fishing mission. It was really cold this morning. It was like 37 degrees in Texas. It's like summer, and it's really chilly. So we decided to come out in the PM, give these fish some time to warm up, and now we're going to get after it. We're going to use some baits in the box and also just try to figure out this lake because neither of us have really fished here before. We're going after bass. I think there might be smallmouth in here too, but we're just trying to follow a pre-spawn spawn pattern. The reason why I say pre-spawn is this lake for some reason is a lot colder than the other lakes. If you go to East Texas right now, it's like 77 degrees right now. In this lake, it's like 60, 17 degree difference. So yeah, we had the opportunity to catch them on crankbaits, jigs. We got some good brush, some good rocks. It's just gonna be a fun video. Just stick with it and stay tuned and join us on the water because you know, I'm trying to catch some biggies. So since we're joining you guys on the MTB channel today, I figured we'd do a little unboxing, open up this month's MTB Pro box and use some of the lures in here. We're kind of getting up on some shallowish water with some rocks, so I want to see if there's anything here that will help with that.
18 foot of water.
We're at 18 foot of water?
Yeah, now
I was just dragging your motor in a foot. That was quick. Well, regardless, I want to open up this box and see what's inside. I'm excited. I don't really use knives to open up things. I just use pliers, so that'll work. This looks good. So we got a black and blue diesel jig, football jig. This will work good around these docks. I like black and blue for dirty water, and we're fishing dirty water today, so cha-ching, freaking money. I got a lunker hunt jolt. Little squirrel crankbait, that'll do good in the springtime. Fish around these rocky areas, fish around stumps. That's one thing I like fishing with stumps is a little crankbait, a little square bill. Lipless crank by Carl's Amazing Baits. It's a thwacker. I like that name. We got a medium diving crankbait right here by Bandit. It's a 4 to 8 foot crankbait. Hey! We're trying to do this little thing with the... We got 3 crankbaits, a jig, looking pretty good. We got moving baits, slow moving baits. Oh, got a worm. Good 𝗙cie rig action here. This is by Smart Baits. These baits actually change color in the water depending on the water temperature. So right now it's like a green pumpkin or red, but if you put it in the water, it might turn into, let's see, what color does it turn into? Does it tell you? I guess it's kind of just a surprise. That's neat. Got some little tiny Senkos by Stray King. I dig it. Then last but not least, we got a pack of some lizards by Cabin Creek Bait Company. New lake, new waters. Let's get after it. So what we got right here is kind of an abnormal section in this little creek. We're in a creek arm right now from the main lake, and there's of course a bunch of brush on the bank, but what we have right here is a piece of brush that comes out and makes a bit of a point. I'm guessing, what are we in right now, like 6. So around this point it's pretty deep, and it's a good spot for these fish to move from deep water to shallow. I'd have to imagine there's some fish spawning up on this too, and that's why we're flipping this primarily and not necessarily any of the other stuff, because it's just different, you know. It's like an underwater point, and on the underwater point you got all this juicy brush. You didn't any of that? Okay. And they'll spawn on the roots of this this buck brush and entanglements. It's just good. It's just like one of those things that looks different, so you got to fish it.
There we go. Good one. In the boat.
That's what's
Nice,
up.
good stuff.
That was like my 10th pitch in this little brushy point.
Yeah.
That little cove?
Yeah, go right around the edge of that brush pile right there, up in that cove.
Oh, it cuts in, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Just a little, but it goes to get shallow, and there's all kinds of little depths.
Okay, yeah, we'll give that a look. Thank you. Appreciate the help. Well, we got some locals giving us some help right now. That is the first largemouth of the day. We're figuring out this new body of water. Along with that, we're trying to figure out what these bass exactly want. We were coming down the bank this way, heard a bass bust behind us, and Rob's like, should we just turn around and fish this point? And we're like, yeah, sure, let's do that. So I threw one of my favorite baits of all time, the bandito bug. Like, fish everywhere are eating this in Texas. Nice one.
Oh yeah.
Healthy fish, man. Super green, super rambunctious. I love flipping. It's one of my favorite things to do. The bite is just so intense, and that's like half the battle. Once you hook them, you got to get them out of that stuff. So yeah, one piece of the puzzle, and we're moving in the right direction. Ding! Got him.
Yep, little one.
You know what?
Little largemouth. We're still flipping. Black and blue seems to be the deal. We were just saying how this water clear doesn't really merit for a black and blue pattern, but it seems to be what they like. Sometimes you just have to try something. And if it works and it doesn't seem like it makes sense, you just got to roll with it. We're doing a lot of flipping right now. Normally this time of year, these fish will bed and make their nests. The nesting, right? So they call it nesting. Correct terminology, nesting. We're gonna call it nesting. They nest at the basin of these little brushes, trees. Like if you have a big tree in the water and there's roots, they'll nest right around that. And we're just trying to get into those, per se, nests by flipping. We're seeing some fish kind of suspended, sunning, but primarily we're trying to get into the thickest stuff. The thicker the better, really. Just keep that in mind. I know it's kind of a scary thing to do, to pitch into some stuff where you think you might get snagged, but it can be rewarding, you know? You never know if there could be like a 9-pounder right there, or like an 8, maybe a 6-4 just chilling on that one. You gotta try. You just gotta eliminate water. Or in this case, eliminate brush.
Come on. There. Yep, see him?
Oh, he's in there. Is he good?
Yeah, he's still there. He's still on.
I see him.
Go right towards him.
I see him.
How big is he?
Oh, I don't think he's
Not that big, but we're gonna get him. What's going on here? Did I snag him? He ain't that big at all.
He's not big at all.
No, but we're gonna get him. They're just like, what's the move?
Dude, that is a tiny
That's a little one.
Oh my god.
Wow, he really got me good. Come off of there.
This is when you say that color matters. I'm flipping in front of you.
Interesting.
See that? I'm flipping in front of you with watermelon red and not getting bit.
Little bass.
Oh, you don't say.
Yeah. The thing is the worst feeling ever is when you catch a nice big one, or like a nice decent one, I guess I should say, for the first fish. And then the rest of the fish you catch are just little ones. Makes you feel like you're messing up, but you don't want to keep throwing this because you caught your nice one on it. It's a conflict, you know. Also, if you catch a small fish, you always have to hold it like this, and it's got to be like out to here. There we go. Our 12-incher is now a 22-incher. Good stuff. Fish number 3. Oh my gosh. Yep.
Well, that was quick.
That was a first cast. Whoop.
There's another one in there. Just some isolated brush.
Yeah, it's out there by itself. It's chilling. It's chilling. Hey, caught a fish. Oh yeah, on the MTB channel. That one felt good. Yeah. Oh, dang it. Well, at least I know they were on that little honey hole right there. Dang, did he crush it though?
Right up in it too.
Yeah, he was. So if you guys are looking to dangle the right stuff, make sure you go check out 𝗙𝗲𝗋𝗶 Bait and Tackle. They'll be linked down below since this is their channel. Buy some bandito bugs, black and blue, because you need them in your life.
You need lots of them in your life.
Lots.
As many as you possibly can fit in your bag. Well, that's going to do it for today's episode. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you learned something today about spring fishing, especially in early summer. We caught some nice fish today, especially on a lake that we don't like that much about. Be sure to subscribe to Mystery Tackle Box channel to see more content like this, more challenges, more 1v1s, tips, info, just big bass action, all around good stuff. But thanks for joining us today, and we'll catch you guys next time on the next episode.